Hey, what's up YouTube? It's me, Runner, and it's been a long time since I last done a video like this, but I'm back at it again with an absolute banger, I hope. Like my last video, where I quickly leveled up to 1 to 70 in just under 90 minutes and setting up a new speedrun world record with it. Today I wanted to talk to you about how I did this and how you can do this yourself as a way to either make gold or level up your characters as fast as possible, because there are sure not many methods that are faster than this, but there's unfortunately an elephant in the room here that if you have followed the comments on the last video, you may already know about this, but unfortunately you can only do this method that I did once a year during like the 21st of January to the 23rd of January, because the NPC where I turn in the quests is during an event called Call of the Scarab, which is an homage to like the original gate opening of Ankiraj, and it only happens 3 days in a year, unfortunately. But there's already a lot of things that you can do right now to prepare for it, but it comes not without a risk. It could be that by next year the experience is nerfed. It could be that the price doesn't skyrocket like it did this year during the event for the meet. And it could be that because no more people know about this method, that the price won't drop like it did years prior to it, because people weren't aware of it. But to really explain the method, it's super simple. It's like there's like during this event an NPC that if you give him 20 specific kinds of meat that you can find across Azeroth, that like it will give you experience, and you can turn this quest in as much as you want as long as you have the meat to give it to him. So you need around like 100 to 120k meat, I would say, depending on how many modifiers of experience you have. At the time, like in my recording, I had 25% war mode bonus, but I didn't use a 10% experience flask. So I could have had 35%, but I had no access to this 10% experience potion, and because I didn't really prepare much for this, I frankly also kind of forgot about its existence, unfortunately. But I will come back next year. I have plans for this event next year. I certainly will invest. What you do is up to your own decision. I for sure think it could be a good investment. It looks very promising, but it could also be like with any investment, it could also go wrong. But in my eyes, it's kind of like a safe bet. I've seen some questions about like how I turned in those quests that quickly. Most people that I know what it was. There were some people who said that I was cheating or using some sort of automation tool. I was not. It is a legitimate add-on that you can use in game called Quick Quest. There are other add-ons other than Quick Quest that have the same functionality, like Leatrix Plus, like even Weak Hours can do it. It just automates quest turn-ins for you. During the run, I discovered that apparently for repeatable turn-ins, like you saw in the video, at level 60, the function seems to be protected. Like there seems to be a stop put in place for that Blizzard put in place, like that restricts like the function to automate it. This is like my fear right now. I don't know if this is for sure what was going on, but it seemed that as soon as you hit 60, the repeatable turn-ins didn't work anymore. The quest automation in and of itself still worked, but I had to then speak to the NPC and I couldn't go AFK. This is why you can see me in the video leave my share, because it just did it automatically. But at 60, I couldn't leave my chair anymore because I had to press the mouse button or use the interact key to interact with the NPC. So that's to the automation. In the video, I also left Exile's Reach without completing it, which is a cool find of the legend himself permog, which I only included in the video because I thought it was cool to show. I always wanted to showcase it because not many people know about this. But this is something that Permog found, so all credit to him. What he discovered while we were writing the guides together for RXP, Rested XP, he discovered that when you leave Exile's Reach, it says, do you want to leave the tutorial area? Like there's like a prompt, and he checked like which function is called by pressing OK, and instead he like tried to use the exact same function in the beginning of Exile's Reach and just type it in chat to see whether or not it's protected, and it turned out it was not protected. So by typing it in chat and then accepting a quest, the game just teleports you out of Exile's Reach because it like thinks that you're not supposed to be there because you're out of the tutorial area, like you're not in the tutorial state, so it kicks you off. So I just did this to show, as long as you are in any other like normal starting zone, it really doesn't affect how fast you do this strat, as long as you have help like I did, because I didn't have to travel from point A to point B because I had Permog and Niklas help me. Like Niklas is a good friend of mine. They helped me summon me to Silithis one time to it, and then I went to Stormont at level 20 to turn on war mode and then go back to Silithis by getting a teleport again from them. I also they helped me also like with getting additional meats because I miscalculated the amount that I needed. I needed like 100k and had like 80k prepared, so I got another additional 20k. So if you do want to do this yourself without summons, probably like doing the Exile's Reach skip is probably the preferred way of doing it, because then you are either directly in Orgrimmar or directly in Stormont, and then you can go from there to Caverns of Time and get over to Silithis that way. But you probably like have with assistance just quicker. This is like why I did it with assistance. You can also do it yourself, but the only time, like this isn't like a skilled achievement. It's like, I don't think that I'm like Superman now because I automatically turned in quests. This was just to show that it works, and there are definitely ways you can improve the run, because I didn't really prepare for it as much, as you can already see that I didn't have the 10% experience flask with me. Is that I, at that day when I found out about it, I just bought the meat and I'm really like, okay, let's do some fun speedruns. I wanted to have like additional 70s anyway. So that's kind of like the whole story behind it. I even got like killed like 5 times or so because there was like a rogue who thought it was funny to just kill me at the NPC. Fuck you, man. But anyway, this is just everything that I have to say to the video. So stay tuned for more content. And if you really feel like it, you can click on a video that will pop up, I believe, any second now, and you can subscribe if you want to. That would be appreciated. And if you are interested in a leveling guide, check out the description. There is a leveling guide link there that you can buy if you have the funds and you feel like it. So I see you around. Peace.